Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, the Bronze Bomber. Only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, it's a privilege and an honor to be here. You know what? I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love. Good luck.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Lands with the right counter. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Exchange here from both men. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. These punches coming from every angle. Both men step back for just a moment. Left counter scores. That one lands. That one will count. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance without it.
Oh, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. He blocks the hook. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with the left uppercut. Just misses with that jab. He misses with that jab. Nice exchange here from both men. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
He's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone.
The bell rings and we start the third. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance? He misses with that jab. Nice shot with the left. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
He fails to score with that left hook. And he just missed with that left jab. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
On to the fourth we go. Missed him with that uppercut. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots. And he misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good round, I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. Back into the fray here in round 5. Both men step back for just a moment. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I'm going in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Showing exceptional chins, by the way. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. See it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Right, it's so important now in this first minute of this next round. Get on.
Here we go in the 6th round. He blocks that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
How nervous would you get? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He was in trouble for a while there. Looks like he's starting to get his power back. They've avoided catastrophe there. He threw the hook, didn't land. When are we going to see a jab from these two? really defending themselves. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great work. Next round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
There's the bell to start round 7. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Missing with that right hook. Nice exchange here from both men. And this with that jab. Shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Can't find a home with that jab. Defense here at all. Got out, made that right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell to start round 8. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
No rest for the weary. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He blocks that right hook. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referees, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Right hook catching air. Just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Left punch. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Hey, those punches add up. You'd like to see more jabs. And forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Good right hand. Score again with the left hand. These two were made for each other. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
It's round 10. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will when they hit. It'll be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
No, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump up. Body in it. Be smart. Change your angle. Go out there and finish him. He's ready.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. There's the bell to start round 11. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Big whiff with the right hook. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Solid punch. I know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
That's it. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. Right, it's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of it.
Time winding down as we get set for a... There's the bell for round 12. Both men step back for just a moment. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
He's going to keep his elbows tucked into the chest so he can avoid the pain of those body shots, but that leaves more opportunities for headshots. Misses with that uppercut. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And that hook misses. Who would have thought Ali? Oh no! Ali is down! a knockout win. Congratulations.
That is going to be one of those what happened next shots. Where did it come from? How did he land? He didn't get knocked down. He got knocked out. I mean, out.